Hey guys, I'm Jazzë A. Lewis, and I am Audrey in Little Shop of Horrors. Ooh, girl. Okay, so Audrey, there's a lot of layers to Audrey. Audrey, her father left early, her mom was poor, she doesn't have the best self-image, like internally. She has a lot of work that she has to do. She's very limited to what she allows herself to believe that she's capable of. And it translates in her movements. It translates in how she speaks. But what she doesn't understand is that once she gets out of her head and allows herself to just be who she really is, then there's no limit to what she's capable of. Even with the dentist, she's saying, oh, well, he's a professional, he has money. She thinks that because he has everything and he looks good on paper that he's good for her, but he's actually the worst option for her in the entire show. So Audrey has a lot of growing to do. Audrey's gorgeous, but doesn't realize that she's gorgeous. Audrey is intelligent, and she doesn't allow her intelligence to shine through until she just lets everything go to finally be with Seymour at the end.
So do you relate at all to Audrey?
Oh, yeah. So, in a sense, yeah, I kind of do. I have struggled with believing in myself before. I was bullied as a kid, and sometimes we hold on to stuff like that without even realizing it. And since becoming a woman, I have realized, like, I've held on to a lot of that stuff in the past, and it has limited me. But once I started believing in myself and just allowing myself to be who I am, then I've allowed my light to shine through. And I'm just loving the woman that I've become so far.
Awesome. Beautiful answer. I love it. And so were you familiar with Little Shop before this show?
I knew about it, but I'd never seen it before the show.
Okay.
So I kind of watched a little bit. I don't like to study shows that I'm doing at that point because I don't want to mimic anything that I see on camera or on stage. But just to get like a kind of synopsis to figure out what is actually happening in the show. The plant terrifies me. I was trying to figure out how we were going to do that here, and I like the concept that we're going with. It's different, and it makes you look at the plant in a different way, and it makes you relate the plant to what we have going on in society today. But I actually really like the show. It has a lot of different layers and different things that you can pull out from it to learn.
So what do you think? How do you think that this show relates to what's going on in society today?
Oh, wow. I feel like one of the biggest struggles, especially with my generation right now, is truly just believing in yourself and not allowing limitations to take hold. So I feel like if anybody comes to see this show, they're going to get that. They're also going to see within like the media, for example. The media only shows you what they allow you to see. They could have a picture or a small section of an interview or a quote, and it could be taken out of perspective than what it is. And if you look at Seymour and the plant, it looks like everything is amazing. But if you were to dive deeper into what's actually happening, you'll see that this plant is trying to take over the world, and he has Seymour under his control. Mm-hmm. So it's all about perspective. And even with life in general, you can go through life extremely happy and thankful that you are where you are, or you can complain about everything that's wrong. Like, I don't have enough money to pay this bill, and I don't know if I'm going to eat today, instead of saying, oh, I have a house, I have a car, like I have running water. There are people who don't have that in the world right now. So it's all about being thankful and having gratitude for where you are right now, because once you allow yourself to be thankful, everything else starts to fall in place for you.
Good answers.
Thank you.
So a little lighter. What's your favorite song in Little Shop?
Oh my gosh, I like Suddenly Seymour. I actually really do. It's the moment where Audrey allows herself to just be and just like let everything go, because she keeps saying, oh, I have a past and I don't deserve this and I don't deserve that. And it's kind of like she's consistently living in the past. She's not allowing herself to change and move forward. So in that moment, it's like she's just here and she's allowing herself to be. And the connection that she has with Seymour is finally solidified, and I think it's one of the most pivotal moments in the entire show. It's beautiful.
Awesome. So other than yourself, who do you think's going to be like the person everybody's like, wow, they killed it. They were awesome. Other than you, of course.
Kevin. Mushnik?
Mushnik.
Oh my gosh. Like, just the fact that he is coming in and making all these choices already. He's off book already. I think he was off book in like the first couple weeks.
He was off book when he walked through the door.
Right. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like he's amazing. And then just seeing like him going and performing, and he's making these choices even when he feels like he's not doing something good. It's still amazing. And I'm like, yo, like you're fire. So I'm really excited to be on stage with everything and with him and as Mushnik, and just to see like how everything goes. I'm really excited for that. Like, I'm really excited.
So, and you kind of answered this already, but how do you want people to feel when they leave? What do you want their takeaway to be?
Oh, okay. So I have talked about believing in yourself. No limitations. Don't limit anything. If you want to do something, do it. If you want to go after something, do it. If you want anything in the world, once you change your mindset and allow yourself to just focus on it and not to be so anxious about it happening in your time, and just like going through that journey and going through that process and allowing it to unfold when it's supposed to unfold. And you can look at all the different characters in the show as well, because they want something so bad, but when you're holding on to something, trying to go after it, you're going to get stuck. You're going to get stagnant. You're not going to be able to go how you want to go. But once you just let go just a little bit, it's just going to fall into place, and it's going to do what it's supposed to do. Like it's going to happen. If you see it, it's going to happen. You just have to believe it and keep going for it.